Oh no. Hello, welcome to Threefold Talk, the chaotic love show featuring all these beautiful Aiel. How we doing, ladies?
Hello.
Doing great.
Doing great.
Flowers, apparently.
Sorry?
Apparently, some of us have had cold showers today.
I don't know. Do we want to dive into cold showers? Are you experiencing some Wetlander life there? Are you, Shelly?
It's the Canadian part of the Threefold land is stupidly hot right now.
Ah, fair enough.
I'm
That makes
basically
sense.
melting.
How hot is it, Shelly?
It is 32 degrees.
Oh, so to me that's freezing.
Because you're in
Yeah.
freedom units.
Yes, I know what 32 degrees is, and 32 degrees is flaming hot.
Yeah.
So I love. Chad has noticed already, and Gaul.
Oh, very perceptive.
Mhm.
Good job, Chad.
Yes. Oh, and Jessica, thank you. The highlight of our week too. Well, it's definitely the highlight of my week. Yeah. So, Indiana is as hot as the Threefold this week, according to Beth Roberts. So, yeah, it's.
Do you think when it's that hot, do you think all the corn in the cornfields becomes popcorn?
That would be awesome. I would not
If
have
we're lucky.
Sorry, Beth, that's all I know about Indiana. I'm sure there's more than cornfields, but
Yeah, that's isn't that where Hawkins is? Stranger Things. So it's in
Oh,
Indiana. Yeah.
Oh.
okay.
So they have the upside down there, you know. Here we go. Beth is now giving it to you in non-freedom units. It's 103 for Beth today.
Those are
So-
freedom units.
Oh,
Celsius and freedom units.
Ah, right. Okay. So in freedom units, yeah. But the Skeeter's giving it to us, you know, in proper. So, yeah.
Thank you, Skeeter. Skeeter converts to Canadian for me, and I appreciate it.
There we go. So you're getting a lot of love. I think this must be because your name, Bain&Chiad. So
It's because she's awesome.
Only my name?
Yeah.
There's nothing
no, I
else
mean,
special
I-
about
actually-
it?
extra love, extra love.
Wow. The token Wetlander with getting toe. It's early in the
Right,
show.
have
Okay, how
fun.
many minutes in are we?
Check it out.
Bye.
All right. So now that he's gone, Bain&Chiad, you can play the Daily Veil, right?
I can play the Daily Veil. Are we ready for the Daily Veil?
I don't know. Are we?
I think we have a lot to talk about, so
We do.
get into it.
Rob's stealing my look.
Oh yeah, that's the face, the emoji face.
No, it's the raised eyebrows, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an emoji, right?
Yeah.
Raised eyebrow emoji.
Raised. Is that what it's
I
actually called? Is
think
it actually
so.
called raised eyebrow emoji?
I think so.
Shelly,
Something
when
like
you
that.
eventually get a chibi, we need to make sure it has a raised eyebrow. You know?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Anybody in chat, let us know if you were able to get your chibi order in.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we want to know.
Yeah.
I know Beth was. Beth Doman.
Yes, Beth Doman. So
Of the Blue Aja.
of the Blue Aja. This is very true. So love it. Okay, so yeah, we'll crack into some Daily Veil then. So
Let's do it.
go. Spear brothers and sisters, it is time to cover up your face, for the wheel of time has news, and we shall dance the spears rings. This is the Daily Veil.
I always forget about that last little guy holding the spear.
You're so cute.
I need to redo that because I've got better logos to put, not like to replace the little guy with the spear, but like the better Wheel of Time logo and stuff. I need to remake that video. But yeah, Beth do be getting a chibi.
But Jessica too. Jessica put hers
Jessica?
in there. She's
Oh
very
yeah,
sweet.
there we go. Very squee, very very squee. And Glenn, excellent, you got your stickers. Glenn was it was just a small thing, but Glenn won a little April Fool's give us your best Tam joke thing, and so yeah, I sent him some stickers. Glad they made it to you, Glenn. But yeah, let's talk Wheel of Time news. So quiet week, nothing happened. I don't think. I didn't miss anything,
Nothing
did I?
interesting.
No, sweet. Okay, so
Yeah.
moving on.
Not at all.
Oh, that was a good show. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Hi, everybody.
hope you had fun. Ciao. No, I like this. So, oh wait, Dana, which daughter got in her Memo Chibi order? So was that Kaylee or? Oh God, I have to now. I can't remember the other one now. Let us
Ro.
know, Dana. No, who?
Is it Ro?
No, not Ro.
I'm blanking out too. We all have so. I'm terrible at these, so.
I've met
Terrible.
her. I've
Oh,
met
Yes,
her.
I met her. She's a
We
John.
partied together, and I can't remember
Yes.
her name.
Oh, this is killing me. Okay,
I taught her how to swing dance, I think. Swing dance or one of those.
that sounds about right. So,
So,
okay.
Melindra's
so...
here. Look at this. Melindhra.
Hey,
Hi, Mel. We miss you.
Yes, we
we
do
wish
miss
you
you.
were here.
Mm-hmm. You should be here, but we understand sometimes you need to go on raids. So, more toe, you mean, Rob? Yeah, more toe.
Just keep
No, it
piling
wasn't.
on.
It wasn't K-Pax. K-Pax is going to WatCon. It was. So yeah,
We'll
it was the
figure it
one
out.
we can't remember.
Mila will eventually respond and let us
So,
know.
folks, the first piece of Wheel of Time news is this week Memo did some opened up chibi commissions. I think she got overloaded with the normal number that she takes within an hour, and then
Within
left it
an
open
hour,
for
wow.
another hour anyway. And I'm sure she has enough work for at least 6 months. But yeah, some people got in their chibis, some people didn't. Leigh-A, did you try and get in? Did you say, or you just missed it completely?
Well, I saw it, but I was doing all my prep work for the Dusty Wheel, so I was like, I'll do it after the Dusty Wheel, and that was just apparently a really bad life decision. So, mental note for next time is soon, and we'll try to, next time she opens it, we'll try to post it in Rob's Discord server and repost it on Twitter.
Yeah, I'll get Memo to let me know if I can, maybe.
Yeah, it would
she is
involve
busy.
me paying attention, so I'm never getting a chibi. I've just accepted it.
No.
Yeah.
Aw.
But I think that's why, like, if people aren't, like, especially because she did it kind of in the middle of the workday for us here in the US, so, like, if we just put it in Discord where we know people are a lot and repost it on Twitter, maybe.
Okay, so we found out from Dana that it's K-Pax, Kaylee, that got the chibi.
Sky.
And thank you, Beth Weston, for letting us know it's Sky. Is
Thank you.
the daughter that we met, so yes. Sorry.
Sorry,
and
Sky,
Jessica,
I have so.
here's a tip from Jessica. If you want to know when Memo releases commissions, just set the notifications on for Memo's tweets. So there we go. Unlike some people who tweet 500 times a day, Memo is not one of those. So yeah, you can get in there and get a chibi because they're awesome. You know, chibis just like, where is it? Long list. This one. Ta-da! See, Mel, you're with us even though you're not with us right now. So there we go. It's just a great chibi. So yeah, so that was kind of the first bit, I suppose. Not that I intended to talk about chibis, to be honest, but it popped up in chat. But yeah, Leigh-A, what did you do yesterday? Tell us. That's a nice segue into it, I think.
I got invited to be on the Dusty Wheel for the first time. So I had, and actually it was funny, the Dusty Wheel had also posted on Twitter, I think earlier yesterday, about if you want to go on. They actually are actively searching out people. So if you want to be on the Dusty Wheel, go check out their Twitter. They posted like the 5 or 10 steps or whatever it is on how to become a guest on the Dusty Wheel. But I had already messaged Matt, I think it was probably after one of our shows, and I was a little drunk, and I was like, I want to be on more shows. I'm totally that person. And
Liquid courage.
They were very excited. Yeah, the liquid courage. Like, everybody loves me. Of course, like, people want me on their shows. So he actually responded yesterday after the news. So there was some news that came out yesterday. What series actually had, it was a quiet day overall as far as what on Prime is concerned, but what series came through with some couple of clutch articles. And they were able to find some audition tapes that hint at Avienda's story. So the Dusty Wheel crew wanted an Aiel perspective on there, so they could ask Aiel questions, because Aiel is a simple culture and everybody understands them.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they needed a specific Aiel expert on there, but I was happy to oblige. And then Anas also came on. That was fun because everybody thought he was a mod. And
let's be clear. I don't know about you, Bain&Chiad, but speaking as one of the mods, when he said that, I was like,
yeah,
wait, he added Anas?
Like,
I didn't know that.
I turned to Jenny and I was like, Anas is not a mod. And then later when Matt was like, he's going on and on about how he was a mod. And then at one point, Matt was like, and you should be a mod. So we realized at that point he understood. But now Anas is a mod.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Anas a mod. I think is what the nickname was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, there were hashtags and Anas for mod or something like that. It was like everybody agreed unanimously.
Yeah, so. It was great. It was very, very sweet. It was a lot of fun. So flick straight over to the article, shall I? Because I have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why not? So here is the article. I probably should have linked this in the description. I could do that right now. 1 second.
And I was actually pleasantly surprised that we didn't dig in as much as I thought we would. Like, we didn't do a full Dusty Wheel deep dive like they normally do. So they left us plenty of topics to talk about tonight.
This is true.
And I'm sure we could go on and on and on and on and on. It's our girl Avienda, essentially.
Yep.
They covered all the PG topics and maybe a little bit of PG-13, but we'll cover all your R-rated topics. Yeah.
So, folks, if you're watching and you don't want to get spoiled about this, we're not going to. I mean, I don't know how much book stuff. The search for Stonewolf stuff will get very bookish, I'm sure. But this is like early stuff. So if you read the first few books, you're fine.
Yeah, I think mostly what we covered last night was primarily the first 2 books. Or actually, it was really just the Great Hunt that we talked about last night for the most part. That we hinted that there's things, relationships that both Avienda and Gaul have later with some of the Two Rivers folks, but we didn't really go into detail on those. So potential spoilers up through Dragon Reborn.
Also, spoilers if you don't want the TV show spoiled for you, because this is highly possible that this is going to be in the show. So if you don't want to ruin it for yourself, do not watch this.
I'm going to maybe take a 15-minute break and then come back and see if we're still talking about it.
Let's be honest, more like 30.
Yeah,
take a 30-minute break.
Well, I think 15. Just like come back, see if we're still talking about it. Hopefully,
I'm gonna go so far as to say 45.
Oh wow! Yeah. Okay. I mean, when we get into the Stonewolf stuff, definitely. So, Pavara, I am late because I angered a tiny god and had to make a sacrifice of Albacore for the return of his favor upon my friend's household.
She pissed off her cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, we're going to dive into this. Speaking of, coming back and things like that, folks, if you're watching us on Twitter, you're only going to get about half hour of the show. So if you actually want to get involved and be one of these people where I put your comments up on the screen, just like Ben here. So, where he's saying that these are fake for the editions because they learned their lesson last year where we learned too much about the story. Then you need to come and join us on YouTube over here on the Malkier Talk channel. So you can actually be in live chat and have some fun. But I'm going to cut that in about 15 minutes maybe. But yeah, let's dive into this. Let's have a look. So we obviously know that Aiel Smart is playing Avienda. But we're like, how is she coming into season 2? So this article dives into a bit of that. Potentially. So thank you, What Series. There was an actual audition video, but they've cut that. Because of respect for privacy, but they transcribed the audition below, and they've had to put in some bits for the old tongue that they think was old tongue, and it's they've just cut that out apparently because they couldn't provide a good transcription for that. But they've replaced code names and Wheel of Time names with terms they think that fit in brackets. So the first scene, do you want to act this out? Does anyone want to act this out? Should we have some fun with this?
Sure. Anybody else?
No.
I mean, who wants to play who? Leigh-A, you and I are good at role play. We can do this.
Yeah. Who's being Avienda? Who's being Perrin?
I'm being Perrin if you want to be Avienda.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
I'm so excited for this.
Okay.
This was literally off. I'm so planned, by the way, Innkeeper.
Exactly.
Yeah, this was just off the cuff. I've just thrown this at my co-host.
Yeah,
let's
suck it, Innkeeper. Yeah. We are so planned.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, my name is Avienda of the 9 Valley Sept of the Tardat Aiel. Old tongue, my water is yours.
I am Perrin Ibera.
You don't swing the sword badly, Perrin Ibera.
No, I don't. I thought your people never left the waste.
Wetlanders call it the waste. It is the threefold land, a shaping stone, a testing ground to prove our worth, and a punishment for the sin.
What sin?
Nobody remembers. It was so long ago.
Where will you go now?
Where you go, Wetlander? You're my unknown unknown. I'm going to say you're my best friend. It's an unpaid debt. You saved my life, so I owe you my shelter. It's not a lover, Wetlander, though I wouldn't be opposed. But don't worry, Perrin Ibara. I will not attack you in a fit of lust. So where do we go now?
To the sweat tent.
I love the improv, Leigh-A. So good.
That was brilliant. And Mel, I love it, Mel. Thank you for acting stuff.
Sorry, Mel. I think this could be a new segment, though. Like, we could do skits and stuff. So don't worry, Mel. We'll give you a chance to shine.
We'll get this, yeah.
I'll act with you, Mel.
So there's a credit here, or an edit, and they reckon that swing the sword may be code for Dance the Spears. So, which is fair. So instead of you don't swing the sword, you don't dance the spears. Badly, Perrin. But yeah, it's what do we think about this as a meet cute for the two of them?
I mean, could they cut Fail and replace her with Avienda?
Oh.
And that just changes so many dynamics of the show, though.
Yeah, I don't think that would be smart. I think Perrin really needs the nobility for a wife to help him learn to become a leader, and all of her cleverness helping him. I really hope they don't cut Fail. Fail's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting. I don't think I'd miss her.
I get that a lot of people feel that way.
Well, I'm kind of mixed. Like, I think it's one thing that we talked about last night is on the Dusty Wheel is that this is kind of a mixing of two different meetups. So it's when Perrin met, I think it's Kieran, just as they're passing through, passing by Kinslayer's dagger, trying to find following the horn. So Rand's already in the Shadowlands, essentially, one of those flicker mirror worlds, and Perrin's leading them of an Aiel pops up and they have some sort of conversation. There's no confrontation then, but then also a mix of when Aviendha meets the Power Girls after they get off the boat as the girls are heading down to Tyr. They hit like some sort of debris in the water, and they're like, we're just gonna walk to the next port and get another boat because this is taking too long. And they run into Aviendha and several other maidens. One of them's injured. And then subsequently there's the girls get kidnapped, there's a battle afterwards. But so it's kind of like, seems like this one and the next one are kind of a mix of maybe those two stories, which is interesting. It's a very unique way of putting the primary Two Rivers characters meeting Aiel together.
Yeah, I mean, Bain&Chiad, how do you feel about this? Having Aviendha meet Perrin instead of Gaul?
I don't hate it. I like the idea of introducing Perrin to the Aiel culture through the maidens, which it sounds like. I don't know if we didn't read the second one yet, right?
No,
we haven't. Okay, yeah. They talk about her sisters or her sister. I like, given the change they made with Perrin, killing Leigh-A, I like how they're using the Aiel philosophy to help him heal from that, or give him a different perspective, make him rethink things, or in comparison to the Way of the Leaf, which I think also is quite clever, given what we know happens in the Shadow Rising. So I don't hate it. I just think that they need to find a way to work Gaul in as well, or I'll be sad.
Well, it doesn't mean that they can't later. And
No.
one thing that I was thinking is maybe Gaul is part of a main Aiel force, and so maybe he's not one of those onesie-twosie introductions. And then one way he could, spoilers into Dragon Reform, Rand could task several Aiel, including Bain&Chiad, who also we have not seen yet in scripts anywhere. So Bain&Chiad, they need to be in there as well. Maybe they all get sent as some sort of honor guard, or don't let Perrin die type thing to the Two Rivers with Perrin if they continue with that storyline.
I wonder, I just had a thought. I'm enjoying the chat, getting
Yeah.
a little mad about me saying cut Aiel, because maybe he doesn't need nobility. Maybe him and Aviendha have a parallel path, because she at first rejects being a wise one, and he rejects being a lord, right? So maybe they kind of go through that parallel path together and learn it.
Well, and just riffing a little bit off of what you said, a lot of the internal monologue is that Perrin has is one of the reasons I think that they introduced Leigh-A. So there's a physical cause for that mental strife that you see in the books, and it's very difficult to convey through dialogue. Maybe her having a blood debt to him, to Perrin, is the cause for her strife, having to go, and something that she thinks gives her toe, when she has to go study as a wise one. She doesn't want to do it because she thinks she has this honor, she's honor bound to Perrin. So just one of those physical aspects as opposed to trying to over dialogue things, which I think Rafe and the whole team, the writing team, has been really good at doing, and changing details so you don't have to talk it out the whole time. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Yeah.
So if Aviendha replaces Aiel, then who helps guide Rand in the ways of the Aiel? If he has to eventually become their leader, who would take Aviendha's role?
Maybe the other maidens?
Just all the maidens.
Yeah, just all the maidens.
All the maidens.
Yeah, like all his older sisters
All
and
the
his
fair
moms.
maidens, all the fair maidens, all the fair maidens, all the fair maidens.
I like that ensemble thing.
Okay.
Ensemble lessons.
So, DK Moon says Gaul works better than Avi in this scene almost every way. And then Silvertooth replied, that is why I think Gaul won't make the cut. It only makes sense to give this to Avi if there is no Gaul. So...
Silvertooth, I can't believe that.
Is going to have some words, I'm sure.
He's
Martin.
Perrin's #1 fan. I can't believe he's so cynical about this.
Well, I don't know. It's got a lot of people going. I mean, even how many people were tweeting out yesterday the picture of that Aiel in a cage?
Several.
Yes, including our own Tigraine, who then was claiming toe today. Yes.
Yeah. She's gonna give us chocolate and ice cream to meet her toe.
Yes. I'm
but
sure that
in
was
case you
wonderful.
missed it, it has been confirmed that that is not Gaul in the cage.
Yes.
According to Rafe's Ask Me Anything on Reddit, it is not Gaul. So stop tweeting me pictures of it. I don't want to see it anymore.
I'm gonna go try and find that now. There it is. 1 second, let me see if I can get.
And I
that
mean,
picture.
we can still have igloo sex. I don't see why Perrin couldn't have sex badly in an igloo as bad as Rand could have sex badly in an igloo.
This is true.
It's a Quincy.
Yeah.
Quincy, how do you know it was bad sex in Quincy? I'm curious.
Because it's his first time.
Oh right, okay.
Well,
like a farm boy.
Yeah, that's valid.
In the show, it's not either of their first time.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Mhm.
They have
Mhm, mhm.
stick down a little bit before.
There's the proof, folks. This is the Ask Me Anything. As his presence is important to Perrin's balance later in the series, tell me that was not Gaul in the cage. And then Wraith answered, announced here, sorry, Amazon Swallow Team, it was not Gaul. So, there we go. But that doesn't mean he hasn't been cut.
Yeah.
You can't cut him. You can't. But we go, we'll figure it out, folks, together. Don't worry. So, should we go for the second scene?
Rajesh just said if they cut Gaul, he'll book cloak with me.
Oh,
I'm yes, I'm in. Let's do it.
wow.
Well, and I don't know if it's worth pointing out like some of the changes in words. There was I can't remember who did the tweet. I just sent it to Rob. The
Uno's eye patch.
Yes, thank you, Uno's eye patch. Whew. I literally just looked at that. I swear, I've only had 2 glasses of wine so far. They had posted some of the season 1 scripts that had been leaked, and some of the interesting nuances. So, like swinging the sword, as I know, as Watt series notes here in the article, that's probably just a changing of terminology so that the actors didn't necessarily know some of the details of the character.
Is the interesting point that they make here is that I love that it starts with I'm away for 1 day and you'll engage in the most heated theory speculation since season 1. But they pulled up the leaked audition scripts from season 1. Other than names, the dialogue is pretty much exactly the same in the end product. So like this is the one I remember the best. This is obviously Rand and Egwene in the Wine Spring. And that is basically what was said in the scene. I mean, I don't think there's anything different there, really.
Yeah, they were super similar, all of them.
Yeah.
I remember being really disappointed when I watched the scene with Moraine and Nynaeve by the pool, because that's the one I had heard. I had actually watched a couple audition tapes of Nynaeve, and when I watched that scene, I was like, it just fell flat for me because I had heard all of those lines before, and it took me out of it. It was like, oh, they're just reading lines, and so. But here I am again, reading leaked scripts and ruining it for myself again. It's all right. I love it.
But I mean, it could just be a charisma read, right? Like it could just be seeing how the two characters interact.
It could be. This is true. That's possible. Let me just bring the other one back. Okay.
Yeah, I like the Kevin podcast theory here too. Maybe they're now just leaking scripts to throw us off.
Yeah, I hope so.
This is true.
Well,
Dana's right. Must have
an audition tape though, so this isn't even a script. They found a tape somehow. Whatever miracle the Watt series people work, they found a tape and transcribed it. So
maybe they leaked a audition tape.
Yeah, and I've seen a whole bunch of conspiracy theories that they're just doing that to throw us off, and which would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious.
Because we they know. I think they know at this point. They've gone through several years of this by now.
Yeah.
With the fandom going cuckoo crazy.
Yeah,
They the question is, do they care though? Like, how much do they care about us not finding stuff out?
Kiki Erie's in chat. Hey, Kiki
Hi,
Erie.
Hey. Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Let us know if you did anything wrong. If
Yes.
we think about anything.
Look, I'll send you the link. You can hop on and correct us. So.
Yeah, totally. Come join.
But shall we go on to the second scene now?
Sure.
Yeah.
But I've got to get my tissue. So I'm not gonna
I-
lie. Yesterday I watched Watch You Feelings. They did an episode on grief. And so spoiler alert for scene 2, they talk about Leigh-A and like. And I just wanted to I am not good with emotions. I'm not good with talking about emotions. And sometimes I say insensitive things. So I watch the What You Feeling episode on grief to educate myself on how to I'm not a mental health expert, but I have tissues that I had last night because I swore we were going to talk about this and we didn't, which is great because I didn't cry on the dusty wheel. But I will cry. I will cry for the foldies.
Oh, well,
Aw.
before we start, folks, if you're watching over on Twitter, you're gonna not be able to watch any longer now because I'm gonna cut the feed. No, but that
Hi,
means you just
Twitter.
need to, you just need to come and watch us on YouTube instead, and then you can join all the foldies in chat. So if you're on Twitter, bye bye, thank you for joining us, and come join us on YouTube because you need to do that and join the foldies. It's fun. So doing that now, removing. Please don't crash the stream. I worry about this now. I'm going to worry every time. Okay,
Bubble of
stream's
evil,
still going.
bubble of evil.
It's going to worry me every time. So, but it didn't crash anything. All right, Perrin, Avienda, are we ready?
We are.
Yes, in the zone. Go for it.
I already want to cry. I should not have volunteered for Perrin. I killed her by accident. Our village was attacked.
Did she die well? Did she choose to fight to protect her home, those she loved? Then trust she died well.
Avienda, I want you to beat me. What the other women did to you.
No.
You owe me toe.
It is dishonorable to remind me. Remember that.
Sorry, but please, I need it.
Did that help? No, because you're a Wetlander, not an Aiel. To be beaten isn't punishment, and you're dishonoring your wife by grieving her. Death comes for us all. We can only choose how to face it when it comes. Leigh-A chose. She woke from her dream, but you will not let her live. You want to stop grieving? Then throw it away. There's a ring in that hand, if you can't tell.
You have your sister's knife.
That is a tool, not a keepsake to mourn. Focus on those who are with us still.
Love it.
Goosebumps.
Yes. Seriously, that was so cool. I actually turned the music off for while you were narrating. So
Aw.
That was a good
Josh, Josh loved it. So Jess loved it. Subwoofer's crying.
Aw.
So yeah, nicely
See, this
done.
is why you need tissues handy in case you start crying.
Kev's just going on the sexy subtext here.
Um,
Beat me, I need it.
Happy to oblige.
Kev.
I mean, she said she was kind of lustful, but not lustful for him. So.
So so this is obviously the scene where we talk about Perrin going through killing his wife.
Yeah, and why did they break up these two scenes? So these weren't necessarily back-to-back scenes, right?
No,
No.
they were probably just two they picked for the audition.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, because that was one, like, they definitely don't necessarily go together. I mean, they could, but so many questions I have about what happened before these scenes.
Yeah, this sounds like something, because based on what we know about Perrin, this is not something he's going to tell to someone he's not close to, right?
Yes.
So this implies that they've been together, however, long enough that, you know, they now have a relationship where Perrin opens up. Because I don't even think he really tells Egwene, if I remember correctly, in season 1.
He
says
does.
He does.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
in the
when-
white cloak tent.
Yes, that's right. But, like, he's almost dead before he tells her that. So this is not a, like, Perrin who opens up easily.
Fucking
Yeah.
sexy
Yeah,
all
I think
that.
he actually probably thinks he's going to die at that point.
Yeah.
Well, and she, Gwen keeps telling him, like, it's fine, like, you didn't mean to do it, stop carrying the guilt, and he's like, you don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
Which he had been trying to tell her. Anyways, we don't need to deep dive into what happened. Let's talk about the future.
So my thing is, I said this last night, but I thought Elias was going to be the one to help Perrin heal and get through all of this and be his mentor and help him accept his connection to the wolves. So I don't know, like, how if Perrin has this close relationship with Aviendha in season 2, where does Elias fit into things?
Well, and I don't think that precludes Elias from being that mentor in helping as well. People who, like, you need a lot of people to help you through grief. The grief shouldn't be the solitary thing, and that's what Perrin has been trying to do. So, maybe when he's willing, something I learned on Watch You Feeling, sometimes it takes you a while to want to open up about grief. And so maybe this is just a point where he has hit that rock bottom and it's like, I just need to start talking to people. So it doesn't mean that Elias isn't there helping him along as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I would have liked Elias only because I don't want the women in the show to fall into all the emotional labor roles either. Like, that's kind of why I would like Elias and Gaul to be in there, so that it's not, because I think there is a little bit of a trend of that we're seeing, and I'd like to disrupt that a little bit. So that's kind of why I would like to see those characters in there and not have Aviendha play this. But yeah,
I will say that it gives you a lot of exposition about the Aiel with not much effort.
Yeah.
If this conversation actually happens in the TV show, you get a lot of character development for Perrin trying to deal with killing his wife, but you also get a lot of information about the Aiel in a way that, as we read it on the page and you two just act it out, feels like it would be very easy to understand as a viewer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I liked best about it. When I read it, I was just like, oh man, this is spot on for the Aiel, and I loved the way that they had Aviendha talk about it.
I like the fact that she in this hits him as well, not just like, no, this is not working, but like actually hits him to be like, see, that did nothing, shut up,
That's so Aiel also. Like, you want me to hit you? Like, because I will. I'm not shy about this shit.
By the way that you two acted that out was amazing. I'm gonna have to go back and capture that.
So like she smacked and I just
and you reacted. It was amazing. Yeah.
But did you go the right way?
I'm not sure. It looked cool to me.
Because I saw her hand go up, I was like, okay, let's do this.
I love you guys.
This is really... it was very cool the way you were both into it so much. But script reading is fun.
Script reading is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's very entertaining. You just sort of get into it, and yeah, it's entertaining. Yeah, as Kim said, very in character.
I'm sure my high school drama teacher is somewhere just being like, "Oh God."
Mine too.
Actually, Mrs. Chandler,
like drinking wine with me. She's like, "That's my girl." There's a good reason you never went into acting.
I love it. Silver2 says, I think Elias can be the person who helps Perrin deal with getting comfortable with the wolves, where Avi helps him get over the killing.
Yeah, that makes sense. One for each problem.
We could get Avi joining the show with Perrin, but joining with Rand later after she meets her Toad of Perrin, says Beth Roberts. Dane's pointing out that Elias is not a touchy-feely character, so it would be hard to have him get, how long does it take for then to have a proper conversation about his, Aiel?
I feel like sometimes those are, like, you don't have to be touchy-feely. So, let me tell a personal story right now. My dad came to visit, my parents came to visit several years ago, and, like, they were kind of acting weird the whole trip, and then, like, they were, like, my parents don't really fight in front of us a lot, but they were just nitpicking at each other, and it turns out Dad had gotten diagnosed with prostate cancer, like a pretty aggressive form, but my sister was pregnant with her second, like they were literally going up. She's got a lot of health issues, so it was like a high risk birth. And he's like, I want to go to make sure this is okay. Then I'll go take care. Like that was his excuse. And like I just at one point I was like, Mom, go take a shower. I grabbed 2 beers from the fridge. We went out to a park bench. I didn't say a goddamn thing. I said I'm gonna say one thing. I was like, I'm gonna just support you in whatever your choice is. Like it's your body, your life. Literally. So we just sat there on the park bench and drank our beers, didn't say anything, went back, and then he just like got, I didn't know what he was doing. He just got on the computer. Mom kept trying, I was like, don't, like, just stop. But sometimes having that quiet space to like, where you don't have to say anything, you don't like, you can like mutually process something quietly. I mean, I think maybe that's like, I feel like Elias and Perrin have that mutual understanding like my dad and I do, that you don't have to talk to understand what the other person's saying, and you give each other space to process things.
Yeah.
So here's a Debbie Downer story for the day.
It's not
No,
a
I
Debbie
love
Downer. Yeah.
I'm gonna have a beer on a bench with you.
Yeah.
Me too.
Next time we're all together, we just need to sit on a bench and have beers and just be.
I don't think we're capable of not talking between all of us.
The 5 of us together is a lot, isn't it? So, in a good way.
Had something to say.
We could try to
God.
see how long we can go. It could be a game.
It could be a game. Oh, that's our next stream, isn't it? You know, how long can the 5 of us be together and not actually say anything? That would be like the water game. It would...
Yeah. Who's gonna
I'll lose
mess
because
it
I'll
up
just
first?
start cracking up looking at people.
Oh, I can't wait till we do that. The thing we're looking at each other that I'm not going to say because it's a surprise.
Yeah.
I'll play it right then, just like up to the camera. Okay, so there was some analysis they've done. So basically, they're reckoning that Perrin rescues Avienda, and Avienda owes him life debt, blood debt, whatever you want to call it. Similar to how he meets Gaul in Book 3 in The Dragon Reborn. Do we... Josh, quiet game stream.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
But that would be fun because we could just keep posting things to the chat says and see who breaks first.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Just try not to reply to the conversation in chat. We would just type in chat there. That's what we do. So, yeah.
But chat could try to get us to say something, like to react.
This is true.
That would be a fun game.
Yeah, and then carry on with this. Avienda will likely introduce Perrin and the audience to the culture of Aiel, which will help Perrin through his continued grieving process as he mourns the death of Leigh-A from season 1. When they talk about where the Wolf Dogs were filming at the beginning of May, and it's the same location where the Waygate was spotted, and also in the scene was an Aiel in Cadensaw, and a tall male character who is likely to be Perrin. Given the information from the audition tape, we believe that the Aiel is Avienda, and the nearby Waygate provides a method of travel to and from the flat, sandy location. All right, so thank you, Kiki, Iri, and Omar for those, because you rock. And if you don't follow these people, you need to
Ramen
follow
rattle for those two.
Yes, for all the Rock series.
Seriously.
Yeah, very, very. They're still on the 3-fold
I
talk
hate that
ASMR.
you think this is going to be an easy game for us. They're like, we'll break you guys very quickly.
Yeah. Everybody just silently stabbing the whole stream through. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Okay. So first up, this last bit here. Talking about the Waygate to and from a flat, sandy location. Is this the sexy wheel? Is that what they're going to here? Is this what Avienda... Here we go. Is this what Avienda is like, needs rescuing from? Is she tied to the sexy wheel and Perrin rescues her like he rescues Gaul from the cage?
I didn't think about that, but I love it.
I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of looks.
I'm kind of stuck on the sexy wheel thing. I'm learning a lot about you, Bob.
That's what everyone's calling it, isn't it?
I'm not gonna kink shame, but I never considered that wheel sexy. I was always like,
no, but everyone was
uncomfortable.
like, because it was like the straps and stuff on it, so everyone was just
time
going down that.
ribbon.
Exactly, everyone was going down that train of thought. So yeah. Look, here we go, Rajesh. Like, in chat, so look, Avi on the wheel.
Anas.
What's it? Perrin, tie me this wheel and beat me. I knew they'd have great. I knew they'd be really sexy times. I'm really in favor of whatever we're doing with the sexy wheel.
Yeah, I'm learning so much about everyone in this.
See, Glenn's calling it the torture wheel. Jess is convinced it's going to be Celine tied to it. Mel's like, Abby would never get herself stuck on a wheel. It's fair. Maybe she got captured. That happens. They get captured. Aiel get captured sometimes. That's how you get shine. So
sometimes you just need
they don't get captured, but the principle.
Maybe that's the. Whoa, you have a crop.
Wait, what?
What?
What is happening?
What? The frying pan is gone. The crop has arrived.
Oh no, the frying pan's still here. I've got all my crop.
So drop it. It's just Mistress Leigh-A now. Just Mistress Leigh-A.
Yes, just the capital M.
Wow.
Come to my hold. I'll show
Also,
you.
Kev is asking you a question. You're stuck on the sexy wheel, Shelly.
I'm just. There's no good way for me to respond to that.
That's the best. Kev, chef kiss, beautiful, loved it. That was amazing.
Okay, Jessica Sadai. I rode horses as a kid. I'm a girl from a small town. I know what a crop looks like.
And then they're just like the crop. Oh my, they're starting. Mel's like, huh?
Oh.
And points to Kev.
Oh yeah.
That's great. Okay, so now that I've disrupted the entire show with the talk of the sexy wheel, and then
that was not a disruption. That was
I feel that's entirely on brand.
On point,
yeah, it's on point and on brand. But
and then just the fact that a crop just appeared.
Yeah. So I need to ask. I feel like this is another poll question now. Who's tied to the? How do I word this in a threefold talk way? Who is?
Just say it.
Who's on the sexy wheel? How's that?
Okay, I think Perrin asked to be tied to it so he can suffer. I think he's got a pain complex.
Perrin?
Oh, do you think he started getting obsessed with it after that whole Eamon Belda? He feels like he needs to be punished that way.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I'm having fun with this, by the way, chat and everyone. So we've got Perrin, Avienda. Who else is possibly on the sexy wheel? Celine was in chat, obviously.
Celine was mentioned.
Celine.
Celine.
Some people had thought Nynaeve because they thought they saw someone wearing a white dress and they thought maybe it was part of the accepted test. Could put Nynaeve.
Oh, and then you could also put Egwene and Elaine then.
True.
You only really see Nynaeve's accepted test in the books, but
Wait, you put
Kev, you're very bad. You want the crop or the fan? Guys,
I mean,
that is so good.
I feel like one would give you a concussion.
Depends where you hit.
exactly.
You ain't gonna get a concussion if you get spanked with it, are you? So I love Josh shit, by the way. Genuinely impressed with how quick Leigh-A just had that ready. So.
Me too.
Oh dear. Look, there has been 0 butt rock. You're getting sexy wheel and crops. You need butt rock.
We did just talk about spanking, so I don't think we can move on like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Butt rock.
I mean, that is exactly what the crop is for. So
for butt rock. There we go. Do we have a fourth option for a person here? We've got Perrin, Avienda, Celine.
Nynaeve, I think. Bain&Chiad.
Nynaeve.
Yeah.
You'll see why I'm torn on what to put. Not torn, but why I'm thinking about something. Carry on talking while I need to vamp for this poll, because this poll needs to be. Yeah, there's. You'll see when the poll comes.
Oh, God.
Okay.
little nervous.
Noted.
right.
I'm still not sold that the wheel is sexy. Just to be clear.
Oh, I think in the show it's not going to be sexy at all, but we can imagine until then. So.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the poll, folks. Let us know what you think. I'm curious what everyone
Someone's
thinks when
going
they
to
see
have
it.
quite the cosplay at Jordan Con. That's all I can say.
This is very true. Have you seen the poll?
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Wow. Well done, Rob. Well done.
I'm so proud.
Thank you.
Can we,
You're learning so much.
Mel, are you still here? You need to be seeing this, Melindhra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, she is here. Good. Okay.
Yeah. She also wanted you guys to unblur my books.
Yes, I did see that as well. So.
Oh, she also wants to do a poll on who you bought that crop for.
Oh.
For me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry.
Okay.
I guess that defeats the purpose of a poll.
I do think that was the best poll you've done yet, though, Rob.
Yeah,
That
it
was-
is amazing.
It was
Silvertooth,
epic.
like, save me, Wolf Boy, might be my favorite line of all time. Yeah, I don't know. When I typed it in, I was just like, Perrin beat me because it came from the script. And then I was like,
Right.
Avienda, save me, Wolf Boy. Celine, and I was like, I needed something for Celine. I was like, and then I was just thinking, wait, you're not Rand. So wrong boy, right time. And then I stole Shelly's line of like, this is not sexy. So, Gnome Garden. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, there, that one. So is Rob now a pole worker or a pole dancer? I don't think I danced while doing it, did I? So, yes. And Jessica said I had screenshotted it. Thank you. Throw that in the Discord server, Jess, and we'll pin it in the channel because
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you,
it's a great
Jess.
poll.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Currently, it's we do have Celine in the lead.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we'll see. Keep voting, folks. Well, actually, there's not a lot of votes on that already, but there are 47 people watching, so there's still 10 people who
Whoa.
could throw a vote in. So
Hi, everyone.
welcome. Yeah, hey everybody. Speaking of which, hey chat. Kev, great poll, Rob. I mean, great poll.
Kev,
Kev is great.
Kev, you're the MVP tonight for sure.
Mhm. Yes, you win chat tonight. So, what if the wheel is just some Sean Chen horrible nonsense? Yeah, it's very possible as well.
I know, we're going to feel bad for making fun of it. It's going to be like this
We
really
are.
emotionally crushing scene, and we were sitting here with
no.
the crop.
Yeah. So,
Oh, and we're doing this well in advance.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully there'll be a little
Can't
bit
hold it
more.
against us. We didn't know.
Yeah, we have no
Yes.
clue. This is just our imaginations.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Really, that's a lot of things that happen in like the BDSM world is things that could be considered torture or turn sexy. So
Christine wants to see your crop, Leigh-A.
there we go. Right. So we were talking about. I don't know what we were talking about. Something about the sexy wheel and then the
it
poll.
was from the article. They were saying that they went from the ways into Sandyland, and then you assume you made a theory that the sexy wheel was there.
Oh yes, yeah, because we saw that in the little teaser thing, and then potentially that is what Avienda gets saved from. So currently, chat is running second on that being the thing. There's only been one more poll since I mentioned. I'll leave it open for a couple more minutes, but it looks like everyone thinks Celine is going to be on that, and it will not be. And then 5 minutes later, we'll be back to the spot. Yes, very true, Kev.
No, the
Silvertooth.
next segment. That might be hard to make smutty.
Yeah, it would be very hard to make the next segment funny. So,
But we're going to try.
right. So
We do things really well.
yes. So the whole show, not the whole show tonight, but the name of the show tonight is The Search for Stonewolf. Let's go down the Avienda meets Perrin path, and it's not Gaul. Where do we get Stonewolf? Because we need Stonewolf. So where do we get this?
Okay.
Bain&Chiad, I'm coming to you first.
Yeah, I wrote several theories down on my phone. So the
Nice.
first one is that we know Perrin has to reunite somehow with the White Cloaks because of how things ended with Valda. Like clearly they're going to have to cross paths again and something's going to have to happen. So I think that Gaul will be with the White Cloaks. Which, isn't that kind of similar to what happens when they first meet? Like, don't they have a fight with White Cloaks? Or is it somebody else? Yeah, it's White Cloaks. So it will be similar to how it is in the books, just without the cage. Like, but he'll be either captured by them or, I don't know, maybe trying to attack them on his own or something.
Oh, is this where they? This is a bunch of heroes to the Horn or something, isn't it? What's his name? Oh, it was me and two others. We took down this whole bunch of Aiel and then captured.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you could do that with White Cloaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see White Cloaks coming across Aiel.
Heroes of the Horn. Not Heroes of the Horn. Hunters for the Horn.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know White Cloaks would be super prejudiced against the Aiel. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting. I like that. So we make a note of these, and then we'll do a poll about this, folks. Your favorite theory, what we come up with. So, does anyone have another one to add, or Bain&Chiad, do you want to throw another one out? I don't know.
Someone else should go next.
I think I already said.
I am not prepared.
I already said mine earlier that Rand, like that Gaul and Bain&Chiad, because we still haven't got Bain&Chiad. Those three have to go together. I don't accept that you have one and not the other. But they're part of a larger invasion force for the Stonewolf or whatever direction they're going, and then eventually Rand directs them to go be an honor guard or something. Again, I already said that, so that's my Stonewolf.
Okay.
So I figured out what Stonewolf was about 5 minutes into this broadcast. So.
Oh, you hadn't heard Stonewolf before?
I had
shit,
not.
no.
So you guys were all talking about it, and I was like, sure, I'll figure it out. The show will be great. I should not prepare at all. So.
This is like when you didn't watch the parody contest, and then we played the songs, and you gave us live reaction. I love this, Shelly. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For your live reactions to things.
Glad my ill preparedness leads to good content.
The Kevin podcast and friends says, I like that Perrin actually hasn't actually killed a White Cloak yet. Not that in just a justification for them to hurt him, but it does add a layer to Perrin's guilt long term that he has killed. So yeah, that's a good point. So I was thinking, and Shelly, here we go. One of your fellow mods is Garen Stonewolf.
I never put two and two together.
So, folks, if you go to my Discord server, I don't know if the other Stonewolves are still there, but we were doing a shipping recording once. It might even have been the first one that I did with Master of the Deck. Back in the day when I used to try and do live ones in the Discord server. I don't do that very often anymore. And we were talking about Stonewolf because Master of the Deck was telling us how shipping works. And as she was talking about it, literally 3 people in chat changed their name to Perrin Stonewolf or something like that. And then, it was Perrin Stonewolf. So then Dana changed hers to Garen Stonewolf because she's like, I need the full mix.
Oh, is that the genesis of that? Okay.
Gaul and Perrin.
Yeah, Gaul and Perrin. That is the genesis.
Nice.
It was the first one. Thank you. No, where is it? Here we go, Josh. Happy to see Shelly following the Black Tower podcast approach for preparation. So,
suck it. Jessica didn't know either.
Right.
I'm not the only one.
I'd heard it. I just didn't know that podcast was the genesis of it.
Oh no, the podcast was not the genesis of it. There was a thing prior.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Stonewolf it wasn't like a well-known name.
I know it's the biggest ship in the fandom. I just didn't know that was the name for it.
Right. Yeah, because so the way. Okay, so let's talk ship names for a second. And Master Deck, if you watch this and I get it wrong, I do apologize. But the genesis of a ship name can be a combination of names. So, for example, Zul's name is Garen in my channel, in my server. Sorry. So that's Gaul and Perrin. Or you can take things that identify the 2 characters, or sometimes 3 characters, and put them together. So Stonewolf is Stone Dog. Obviously, Gaul is a stone dog, and then Perrin talks to wolves. So Stonewolf is the big name for that.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, they're not as common. Those sorts of names. Usually, it's a mix of their actual names.
Like we have Perienda for Perrin Avienda.
Exactly. Yes.
I'm very familiar with Lennife.
Yes, there we go. See? And thank you, Paul Stonewolf. I feel this was Perrin's cousin or something, wasn't it? Or no, Paul instead of Gaul. That's why Garin, because Paul instead of Gaul. Yes.
Oh, it's
Paul.
the full name. Got it. Wow.
Yes, we need this. Someone please come
The
up with
Pentagon for
this, and I will love you forever.
Yes. I like that. I like that a lot. So it was a little bit out there, and then I talked a lot with Master of the Deck about it on the first shipping podcast, and then it just pops up now and again. So but that is kind of the genesis of it, and why you see it so much in my server.
I have listened to that podcast too.
Yeah, I recorded that. That was October year before last, I think. October 2020, I recorded that podcast.
Maybe if I stand up, it'll hit me.
I need a flow chart. Sometimes, yeah, you do need a flow chart for this thing. Okay.
I need a spreadsheet.
If I could do a little, can I do some self-promo?
Self-promo, go for it.
Yeah, I was on a podcast about Stonewolf, so if y'all are interested in more Stonewolf discussion, there's a Barside Chats episode called Falcon versus Stonewolf, and I'm on it. So
it's a pretty early episode as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
I went back and listened a while ago.
A while back.
And it's a very good episode. And you didn't you bring up Stonewolf at the panel at JordanCon as well?
No, I brought up Rand and Perrin.
Rand and Perrin, that was
Don't they look like they're about to kiss? Like, is it just me, or like in that scene where they're all up in each other's face? Like, there's sexual tension there.
Wait, which episode was this?
7?
Oh yeah, right before the Waygate, they're just like.
It's after they're in Shinar. Yeah.
Perrin, but
Good effort, but no.
For real, Darren guy.
Almost sounds like Fardari Smai. So
yeah, that's not a bad shout. That one's okay. Paul McStonewolf, co-lead singer of the Beat Me's. Wow, Kev. Pedro Francesco Benito Carlito.
Wow. I mean, chat, you are all cut off right now.
Yeah. And Pavara agrees they were about to kiss.
Thank you, Pavara.
Okay, so going back to possible Stonewolves, now we've explained the genesis of that name. I think that when we get to the Stone of Tyr, because I think you don't show that in season 1 without it being, something you're actually going to do, because you don't just throw it in there for fun. Not something that important to the story. I think you would get Stonewolf at the Stone of Tyr. I think that they would meet there during the battle. Perhaps Perrin saves Gaul from, maybe a Fade, just a Trolloc. Who knows?
But do you think there'd be 2 blood deaths? Like if they're going with this Avi in the storyline, I don't feel like they would duplicate that with a different character.
Okay, yeah, I mean, they don't have to. Maybe
Not to be a naysayer.
No, that's fair. Yeah. They could.
Yeah, I don't think Perrin's...
Go ahead. Sorry.
Perrin's not saving Gaul. Like, if Gaul shows up, that's just not going to happen. If Perrin's already saved Avienda, they're just not going to do it again. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe they would, because they did like 5 different fake deaths in season 1. So maybe they'll do
Perrin
5
just collects life debts. Give it to me.
Saving people. Yeah.
Well, maybe that bolsters he just bolsters his ego a little bit. So after the whole Leigh-A thing, he just keeps saving people.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're
opposite of killing people.
Says, I owe you. And actually, in the books, that kind of happens also. People are just I just owe you so much. It not to this extent where people continue to say that they have life debts, but he's confused about why people follow him. Because he's a natural leader. He saves. He does. He saves so many people. Oh, yeah. True. Actually, I retract my previous statement.
Perrin slowly accumulating his Aiel.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
As Rob has done. Token Wetlanders.
I did not sign up for a harem. Let's be clear.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was how I sold it to everyone either, to be honest. So,
I'm trying to imagine that elevator pitch. So listen.
Yeah, I'm seeing me, 4 Aiel, YouTube, frying pans, a crop, eyebrows.
Wheels, apparently.
Sorry?
Wheels, apparently.
Wheels, yes. There's
I mean,
Whatever is in our ramen rattles.
Yep.
Mhm.
Who knows what's in those
There's a lot
ramen
of kink toys here.
Mhm.
Anyway, so
Just
that's kind
noodles.
of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Bain&Chiad, did you have any more theories? I'm sure you do.
I did, yeah, and actually, the stone was on my list, so you got that one. My other thoughts were, well, I think I said this last night, that Gaul would be with Rand. So if Perrin meets Avienda, then Rand meets Gaul, and then they end up swapping at some point.
Okay.
Do you think Gaul might fill the Rhubarb role, maybe? A little
Maybe,
bit
or-
maybe initially?
You could merge them, essentially.
Oh, that's scary.
That would be scary.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to end this poll about who's on the sexy wheel. It is Celine winning with about 35%. But then coming second was Avienda, 27. So Save Me, Wolf Boy. Nynaeve, This Is Not Sexy at 23%. And Perrin beat me at 13%. So they don't like that option. But yeah, great poll.
That's a pretty tight poll.
That's
Yeah. Best poll. Yes, definitely. No, they don't want to lose.
Yeah, I'm
Rhubarb
with
very
you,
much,
Jessica, today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Yeah.
Rhubarb, if
I
we lose
know.
Rhubarb, then we lose Anise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't mean you lose a Mies, you just lose a connection that a Mies has.
Yeah.
Like, you lose that cultural relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, one of my favorite couples.
Yeah.
Because they're just a healthy couple. Along
This is
with
true.
Lena?
Leon?
Leon? Yeah, totally
Yeah.
wrong. Oh, wow. Glad that was on us last night.
Okay. Were there any others or?
Another one was that it won't happen until season 3, but that Gaul will be with Aiel and he'll meet both of them together. That was my other one.
Okay.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Silver
yeah,
too.
coming in strong with her Lone Wolf theories.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about Gaul. What can I say?
Both of you are?
Both.
Well, you don't know which one was talking just then, so.
That is true.
Yeah, touche. Okay, so what 4 options are we putting in this poll for how do we get Stonewolf?
I think just all of Bain&Chiad's.
Yeah, just all of Bain&Chiad's amazing theories.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you should put the stone in there. The stone is a good one.
Okay, so at
Well,
the stone
I
fair-
think mine and yours are basically similar. So yeah.
So we had Stone here. What was your first one, Bain&Chiad?
Gauls with the white cloaks.
All with the white cloaks.
I don't like that because I don't want Gaul to be.
Yeoman
Like, I
Garden.
don't want Eamon Valda to be assaulting Gaul.
Yeah, I don't want him anywhere near Gaul.
Well, and also
So
fact
Gaul the
that,
White Cloak,
like,
Stone
Gaul
of
is probably
Tyr, we
black.
had Gaul with Rand. And what was the other option? Because I know I've missed one.
Gaul with Aiel? Or Gaul in the stone?
No, I got Gaul in the stone, so Gaul with
Okay.
Aiel. So, okay. Oldies, you need to let us know how are we getting... oh, Mum's in chat. Hey, I love watching you, Foldies. Most time I've got a value of what you're talking about. Yeah, no.
Aw.
Thanks, Mum. Love you.
Hi, Rob's mom. You're up very late.
Yeah, what are you doing up half? No, wait, no, it's my mother. She's up like that. It's fine. You're curious why I don't sleep?
Is she?
There we
Is
go.
she a cool mom?
She's a cool mom. She's not that kind of cool mom. No, no, she did not encourage drinking at 15. No.
At least you're doing it in my house.
She was that kind of cool mom, yeah. Right. This is true. Okay, so get voting, folks. They're like, Gaul might meet Manny said on the Rooster. Kev says, maybe Gaul is captured by White Cloaks and the White Cloaks are holding the Two Rivers people.
Mm.
Oh,
Possibly.
Yeah, I like the idea of Perrin meeting Gaul in the Two Rivers somehow.
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Oh, look, Pavara. She's here with us. She must be a cool mom.
Aw.
Oh, God. Right, so yeah, get voting, folks, and that will round. Oh, it's very, very close on a couple of options.
Ooh.
Oof, very close. So you really need
I
to
hope
vote,
people
folks.
got that reference, by the way.
Pavara clearly did. I did,
Yeah.
obviously.
Thank
So, you know, if folks don't get it, then they're not cool moms.
you. Nope.
So,
Are you gonna tell us what it is? I didn't get it. Do we get to find out?
Is that like a Stacy's mom reference?
no.
No. I think we have a
Oh.
movie to watch with you guys.
Yeah. How have, oh no, this is terrible. Like, but on a Wednesday and we all wear pink.
Oh,
Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Oh
There we
yeah, I've
go.
seen that. I
Oh,
just don't.
yeah,
I never
that
remember
Amy-
any movies
The
that I watched.
Amy,
Ah.
how you pronounce her last name? I'm a cool mom.
I'm a
Oh,
cool
cool
mom.
mom.
Yeah.
I'm a cool mom.
Amy
So-
Poehler. Yeah.
Skier is saying that Perrin has repeat beats with 3 main groups, Tuathon, White Cloaks, and Aiel. If we get the 2 River storyline, I think they all converge there. That's very possible.
I like that.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Good theory, Steve.
Yeah.
Mhm. Very wise.
So,
Well, and Perrin's already got 2 of those in the like they did continue those storylines in the first season. So
all right, folks, I'm going to leave it open for a couple more minutes. I usually say that and then leave it for another 10, but I'm actually going to keep track of it. And then we're going to. Is there anything else you want to add on Stonewolf?
I was going to
Just
say,
on-
we're getting close to cutting the game if we keep going.
Yeah. I feel like we need to. Anas, I need to check my email. Okay. Vamp ladies, I need to check the email because
Okay,
Anas Ahmad has spoken.
Thank you,
So I'm
Anas.
going to go. he
Is
said
he
he did
Ahmad?
about something.
Should we make an Asamad too?
Yeah.
Anas Ahmad.
Totally. If he's-
Oh, is this what I think this is? Oh, this is very cool if it's what I think it is.
I would just like to point out that I was the closest to guessing the amount of time we would spend on that. Because I said 45 minutes, that would have been 10 o'clock, and now
Yeah.
it's 10:15.
Yeah, come on.
I was
knew we
talking
spent
about the
extra.
Daily Veil, but we did about 30.
Oh, was it for Daily Veil? Okay, never mind.
Was that all
Yeah.
Daily Veil?
No, I guess that wasn't.
We just sort of
It's-
rolled out the Daily Veil into this, didn't we? So
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's all tied together, so
Yeah.
I feel like this is an extension of the Daily Veil.
And
All right.
the chat took us down some thirsty road with the wheel that was totally
It really
inappropriate and
did.
not on brand for the show
don't
at all.
think chat
Yeah,
did
why would
that.
they
I
do
think
that
that
to
was
us?
me.
Bad
So
chat.
thank you, Anas, just for
And
this.
it is definitely a stabby stab kind of night.
Oh,
Cinnamon rattle.
you angel! I love you.
Love that. That is great. Thank you, Anas.
Yeah, I was
That's
trying to
amazing.
be so good being on the show, and
Anas is like, not 2 nights in a row.
Nat,
Yes,
Nat,
you
say
are-
that, because
Yes.
There was so
It's
much of
it's
me
coming in us.
that wanted to have like
That's the
say this
50th
again,
we'll
say
see.
this again, but no, kept my cool.
Yeah.
I was drinking
chat.
water, so didn't have some of those more impulsive instincts that I sometimes have here. But chat, you guys were totally drinking the hooch and like were having it. I mean, Leigh butt rocked at the end on his own volition.
Yes.
He did. He
volunteered
told that
that.
story on his own. Yeah.
He volunteered that.
Yep.
So
Well, there was talk of the button, so someone
Yeah.
asked about the button, so.
well,
Because
no,
no, not
Was it
someone.
you?
I did. It was me. I
You
did it in
had-
chat.
I was gonna say.
Yes, I was suddenly
Someone.
thinking, wait, someone said about the button, and then I was like, no one didn't say about the button. Someone typed it in chat, and that was me. Duh.
well, and Rob, tell the story because we don't want to leave people hanging. If they
Oh,
don't
yeah,
get a
yeah.
chance to go
Of the button?
watch it, we will. Yeah, about the button.
Oh right, okay. So
Tell us about the button, Rob.
tell us about the button. So the button. This is thank you to Wolf Brother. Wolf Brother. So
Wolf
we took
Brother
a clip.
7.
Wolf Brother 7. This is true. Yeah, not Wolf Brother 6, and
Or
definitely not
8.
Wolf Brother 8. Oof. But Wolf Brother 7. We got this clip thanks to Hybrid Havoc. Hybrid Havoc. I can never say the name properly. Who got this clip for us?
Anyone that votes to cut butt rock doesn't deserve butt rock.
On the Dusty Wheel. So we got the voice clip of Butt Rock, and then we thought, okay, we can then add it, and then we would have this,
Butt rock.
which is just brilliant. So, yeah, Very, very good. And then, so Wolf Forever 7 took that sound bites and got one of those big buttons that you can get for like dogs or whatever, or just, you know, kids' toys or something, where you can program in the sound and put the sound of the innkeeper saying butt rock into a button. And we presented it to him at our live show at JordanCon. And I asked him in chat last night, it's like, where's the button? Do you have the button? He's like, I do have the button. But he told this funny story of how it was in luggage while they moved over the last month. And he would occasionally just move things around and suddenly it would go, butt rock. And he was like, what is that? And then remembered. And then Taylor was like, we should put it on like the wall when we get like, you know, the background sorted. And then like, you know, I was like, it needs a display case or something, obviously. So didn't keep a communication, just go butt rock. So yeah, that's the genesis of that story. But game time, folks, because we've got like 15 minutes left. So
not a lot of time.
Not a lot of time.
So we're going to try Foldy fan casting again. Because it went so well last time.
It went very well last time. Oh, we have a tie in chat. Well, I say we have a tie in the poll. We kind of do and we kind of don't, because I don't know whether YouTube will give us an absolute winner. So as I look at it currently, we have 2 on 41% and 2 on 9%. I'm going to end the poll, and if we have a tie, we'll just repoll with the 2 that came first. Yes, Foldy fan casting. Wise One Shelly, tell us how this is going to work.
So, I think the chat is going to give us 3 characters, and so we've decided to go with 80s nostalgia tonight as our theme. So the chat is going to give us 3 Wheel of Time characters that you want us to fan cast, and then from our 80s nostalgia,
all in a row,
all in a row. So like Perrin, Gaul, Aiel, all 3. Give us 3 that you're thinking of. And then we're going to spin the wheel and get 3 characters from our 80s nostalgia night. And we're going to smush them in as best we can and try and make really good arguments for why X 80s character should be Aiel. Did I explain that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also, the poll feature on YouTube just went crazy at me. So you got 2 blank yes/no polls. Thank you for voting, folks.
I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah, I typed in and then suddenly it was like just entering it, and I was like, what? No. So we'll do it again, right? Because we did get a tie. So
all right, so start generating some people you would like to see us
trilogies and names, folks.
From 80s nostalgia characters.
While you're doing that, you need to know what Kev just said, because I think this is great. For Perrin, Aiel, Bain&Chiad, and Gaul, Maiden's Falcon dances with the Stonewolf.
Ooh.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Okay.
All right, so our first one, I believe, is from Jessica Sadai. Glenn stole mine. Perrin,
okay.
Aiel, and Gaul. And then we have Egianin.
Well, that was yours, so we'll go with Jessica's then. Okay, so I need to swap the screen share 1 second, because I haven't switched over to the other one yet.
And we get the kiss.
This is where you get the kiss, folks. Yep, I know you love the kiss. So, go away, stupid advert.
Oh, you spelled Gaul with an E.
It's fine.
Everybody
knows what it is.
So here's your nostalgia, folks. And we are going to pull out Teddy Ruxpin.
Nice.
Aw, Teddy.
Oh, Teddy. She-Ra.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it's a long spin for some reason. Skeletor. Wow. Okay. Right.
Why did I dig up all those images?
Yeah, so we could do this. 1 second.
Okay.
Thank you, Bain&Chiad.
I think this is easy.
So we have who was up first? Teddy
Ruxpin.
Yep.
She-Ra. Where did you go? Skeletor. No. Yeah, there we go. Skeletor.
The iconic picture of him.
Yes. Okay. Does anybody? Someone said this was easy. Was that you, Bain&Chiad?
That was me. Yeah.
Okay, go for it. What are we putting in this?
So Soroth is obviously Skeletor. She's the most evil of the 3. So that's easy. We can get her out of the way. And then I think this could be up for debate, but I would have Eggianan as Teddy Ruxpin because she's the nicest of all of them, and sometimes I kind of want to hug her. And then we have Tuon as She-Ra. You know, Tuon's powerful and, you know, she can fight. So, yeah.
You're killing me. That's brilliant.
Maybe for you, Mel. Maybe for you.
I would actually invert, so I think
You would do
Eggianan is She-Ra, and then Tuon is the God, what is that movie with Marky Mark where it's a teddy bear? So that's like the corrupted version.
Isn't it just Ted?
Just Ted?
Oh yeah, it's Ted. Yeah, it is Ted. So it's like the Gremlins version of Teddy Ruxpin, where like he becomes evil all of a sudden. So that's too much.
Sophistically.
Or like when your Teddy Ruxpin's battery's dying and it sounds really scary.
It just starts sounding like an evil robot.
Yeah.
With a Texas accent somehow. The
Okay.
slurs and everything.
So what we were going for here, so because Josh is like Skeletor or Suroth, Teddy is Tuon, She-Ra is Eggianan. We was flipping.
Okay.
Are we going with that, or are we flipping Tuon and Eggianan here?
I mean, all are good arguments. I personally see Eggianan as She-Ra.
Yeah,
Skeletor
that's
is
okay.
definitely Sarah.
It's okay as long as the Teddy Ruxpin is like corrupted in some way.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. All right, and that was our first round. Let's see how the poll's doing. Poll. Okay, we have a winner in poll. So I'm going to end the poll, and the winner is. Drum roll, please, that I don't have. It is the Stoner Tier.
Okay.
Nice.
That is where we get Stonewolf, which is fitting. Stonewolf, Stoner Tier. You know, I like it. So, yeah.
Yep.
Silvertooth is off to bed. Chief folding.
Aw, good night,
dude.
Silvertooth.
Good night, Silvertooth.
Yeah, good night. All right. So there were other trilogies' names, wasn't there? So
Yes.
also, by the way, I love this Pavara. I can't tell the difference between Teddy Ruxpin and Paddington Bear. Apparently, great, love it. All right. So what other
One wears a
combinations?
raincoat.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
One's got slickers on.
So Melindhra suggested Eludra, Harad Fell, and Aginor.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah? Are we
Mad
okay
scientist crowd. Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
mad scientist crowd. Okay. I eliminated the other three names as I went, so these are going to be three new names. So we have Smurfette.
Okay.
I mean, okay, great. We have. It's just a great start. Michelangelo,
Oh.
the turtle. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. And then we have. Who are we going to get out here? Velma Dinkley.
Oh my god, no!
What?
These do not work.
Well, okay. I would like to.
We're going to try and make it work.
Yeah, I'm going to try. Yeah.
Don't work.
So, okay, I'm going to put Velma out there for Harad Fell. Because
You should throw up the
Velma's...
picture so people remember who they are.
Oh, yeah, this is a good point. Okay, so we have Velma. Okay, we also had Smurfette first drawn out. And then we had... Where is he? No, that one. Michelangelo.
With
Yeah. So I want to put... I'm going to put out, first up, Velma for Harad Fell. Okay, she's pretty smart. You know, she's got some knowledge going on there. She's gonna know some shit. Okay, then I'm saying Eludra is Smurfette. Okay, because you know, she seems like you're just like you're just the woman that works with fireworks and stuff, pretty fireworks, but actually like Smurfette's a bit of a badass. You know, and Eludra's a badass.
Yeah.
So, and then Michelangelo, that leaves you being Aginor. But come on, dude, you're a turtle that was made into a human form using some goo. I mean, come on, if that's not Aginor vibes, I don't know what is. And that's my argument.
Pretty
I don't think
good.
I can argue with that. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Solid.
I
Again,
would actually
pizza
say Michelangelo as Harad
Shelly.
Fell is just kind of oblivious. Harad Fell's much smaller.
Oh.
And then Velma, like it's kind of like alt-world Velma is Aginor. Like she is so smart. And if she wanted to use those brains for evil.
Michelangelo's a Ludra. Velma is her. Velma Smurfette is Agenor again evil. Okay, no, I can go with this. You know, where we put Noma Garden's on with me, but you know, I can go with the mad scientist Velma vibe.
These just like they really just don't match up very well with these characters.
I think Rob did a pretty good job. I'm satisfied with that.
Carolina on the couch is enjoying my takes. Carolina, you're also very late. What are you doing up at 3:30, Carolina? Come on. So, yeah. See, people like
I think you did good.
Yeah,
thank you. Let's get 3 more.
Okay, let's get 3 more. All right, scrolling back.
I saw one with Mogideon.
Mogideon. Okay. All right. I feel like scroll back and fail one.
However you say it.
All right, we'll try it. Brother Zachariah, Mogideon, Elaine, and Matt. Oof. Okay, let's have some fun with this. What 80s characters are we pulling out for these 3? First up, we have Raphael, my favorite turtle, the best turtle.
He's a good turtle.
Donatello's the best turtle.
I agree, Donatello.
Then we also have Daphne Blake. Okay.
This is coming up too easy.
And now are we gonna? I don't even. Are we gonna get? What are we getting? Shaggy Rush. Oh wow. Leigh-A, I think it's your turn to go first, isn't it?
Oh sure. Well,
Wait, I need. We need to shield for the pictures first. Okay, so
I put a lot of work into finding them.
You did. So we have Daphne. So classic picture. Then we had Raphael, the best turtle. And then we also had. Where are you, buddy? Where? There we go. Oh, I love the way Shaggy has no background. It just sort of sits around us perfectly. That's really cute.
Kind of like it hanging out there.
Yeah, it just leaves him hanging out there.
Elaine and Daphne are an easy pair. I feel like that's pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2, actually, so this is gonna be a hot take. I think, Shaggy is Mogideon. And like I agree with Beth Roberts on her assessment. Because like Shaggy just kind of like haphazards into things, and Mogideon and he thinks he knows what he's doing, but then that's exactly what Mogideon does. She's like, I'm just gonna go do shit and whatever, and but then Raphael and Matt are just like. I tend to like whatever surfer terms we're using.
Whatever surfer terms we're using.
Yeah, let's tell them what we're doing today, dude. Whatever. So
that was
really,
adorable.
really bad impression of the Mindra.
That was Pavara wants to flip it and have Shaggy as Matt and Raph as Mogideon. So,
yeah.
I've got to be honest, when we first called it out, I was like, oh my god, Shaggy as Matt would be brilliant, because you know there's people out there who crushed on Shaggy. Come on. And then just the idea of Raph has like just a little hint of darkness to him. And while he fights on the side of, good, that doesn't mean he couldn't be Mogi, But was kept saying, okay, this is long. Raph likes to be a leader, so very Elaine. Daphne is clearly evil, so Moggy, and Shaggy relies on dumb luck, so clearly Matt, which incidentally makes Scooby Tom Arnis.
Scooby Dreadbane.
Scooby Dreadbane. Scooby Dreadbane. That's a line I never thought I would hear. Where are you, Scooby? Where are you, Scoobs?
Actually, at JordanCon in 2021, that was the Looney theory. I don't know if it's the one that won, but there was a Looney theory that the Wheel of Time is really Scooby-Doo.
Yes, I think that was Dana's put in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Do we have time for 3 more names?
Yeah, we can run 3 more names. I'm just gonna leave Shaggy up there for a second because this is very cute.
It is kind of a delight.
Yeah, it is a delight. I could do this more. Like if we had characters, I can just like have them sit on the screen like this. I need to scroll back really far now because chat is just having fun with this. Okay. Shall we finish on a trio of Aiel?
Of course.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Beth Roberts says Amis, Ruark, and Soralia.
Okay.
So, Shaggy, I'm sorry, dude, you need to go now.
Bye, Shaggy.
You're blocking the wheel. All right, here we go, folks. First up, we have Alf. Oh.
Well, this is going to be great.
Oh.
You know Soralea eats
Wow.
cat.
That's wow. Okay, that's a start. That's a start. And then we have Gadget Hack Wrench. I love that. That is, yes, my favorite character from Chip and Dale. And then finishing off our trio, we have Launchpad McQuack.
What?
Oh my god, you were slaying me.
Terrible. This is terrible.
Right. Okay. All right. So
All right, no, we got to make it work. That's the rules.
we're gonna bring it. So obviously,
I'm so glad I
folks.
don't have to do this one.
First up, we have Alf. We just want to start. That's amazing. That's just amazing. Then we have Gadget Hat Wrench, and then we rounded out with who did we round out with? Launchpad McQuack. Where are you, Launchpad? Yeah, and then we have Launchpad McQuack. So, why is One Shelly?
Oh, it's my turn, eh?
I feel like it might be your turn.
It is your turn.
All right. I'm going to steal from Bain&Chiad and say, sure, Soralia eats cats. I think.
I would.
I mean, Elf kind of bosses around everyone in that house. So, and Soralia is kind of bossy. So, yeah, we could go with that. She's a cracker.
Alf deep cuts. Jessica, Ruark is Launchpad, no question.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Ruark as Launchpad because Launchpad is like
Fucking Alf.
actually fairly competent.
I love Luke. I'm learning a lot of 80s characters' names tonight. Last names tonight. Yes. Yeah, we got last names. Thank you, Shelley. Yes.
You're welcome. I'm nothing if not thorough. And then, you know what? I'm happy with Amis being Gadget because Gadget's really cool. Like, she's extraordinarily competent.
Mhm.
You know, she gets shit done. She's basically the reason that the Rescue Rangers could do anything.
Yes.
Rescue
Ranger, Sorry, I loved that show when I was a kid. Still love it now. It must be on Disney Plus or something. Surely we'll have to go watch
Maybe.
it.
Oh, it actually is. Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
Oh,
sorry, I'm gonna go, folks.
Oh, they do it because they've got like not trying to advertise for Disney or whatever, but they've got the new
But if they want to sponsor us,
show coming out. So they've got an entire Rescue Rangers. Like if you're on Disney Plus, they've got an entire like it is extensive about what you can go as back material.
Nice.
Something they did with Kenobi. So
Okay. Beth Roberts, you need to go watch some Rescue Rangers. That was a really great show.
yes.
And Launchpad was both in DuckTales and Darkwing Duck, I think.
yes.
So he was a crossover character, and he's
He
a
was.
pilot.
If you don't know who Darkwing Duck is,
Mhm.
that's Darkwing Duck.
When there's trouble, you call DW.
good shit.
Yeah. Okay, so who do we end up on who was who? Because we lost track there. Oh, I did anyway.
So Launchpad was Ruark, Alf was Soralia, and Gadget was Amis.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Me too.
this is fun. I kind of want to do more.
I
Yeah.
think I'm kind of that, but I just none of them are really Elf.
Yeah.
I love that reference. DuckTales. Ooh. Do, 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 do,
Fairy tales and fairy tales, no DuckTales. If I could clear out all the space in my brain holding 80s theme songs and put like actual useful knowledge in there, I'd be fucking Einstein. Like,
Shall we do 3 more?
Yeah.
sure. Beth
Yeah,
Roberts is saying
okay.
do more, and who are we to argue with her?
Yes, this is true. Yes, there we go, Beth. Okay,
I mean, if
I-
the bullies don't mind sticking around, I don't mind sticking around.
I'm okay sticking around for a hot second. I really need to scroll back now to get combinations. Here we go.
Post more combinations more recently, folks, or repost whatever. So Rob does.
So you can have Forsaken. We can have Ashaman.
Let's do the Ashaman.
The Ashaman. Okay, the Ashaman. We have Logain, Deshiva, and Narishma. Okay.
Ooh.
And we're getting a bit slim on characters now. So look at these names up here. So we've got Chip, Cringer, Fred Jones, Donatello, He-Man, Leonardo, Papa Smurf, Penny, Scrooge McDuck, Shredder, Splinter, Inspector Gadget.
I actually,
And
I've
Dark
got my companion because I always confuse Dashiva and Narishma.
Okay, here we go, folks. Let's see who we get. First up, Papa Smurf.
Ooh.
Then I honestly thought I was going to finish on Penny for a second. Then we have Shredder. This is a good section so far. Ooh, okay, this might be really tough. And then we're going to finish it out with Cringer. Okay, right.
Cringer slash Battle Cat.
Slash Battle Cat. Sorry, I didn't put in the slash Battle Cat. My bad. Okay, so folks, if you're not aware of who we just drew out, first up we had Papa Smurf. Okay, and then we had Shredder. Classic. And then we rounded it out with Cringer, who is also known as Battle Cats.
Battle Cat.
Yeah, and that's He-Man's Battle Cats.
That's what we call Marmot when she yawns.
Oh, what,
Battle
Cringer? For Battle Cats.
Battle Cat. Because it looks like she's growling.
Ah, all right. So, since we've all gone around, Josh is like, ooh. I agree. Logain has Papa Smurf vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which of those is the one who was pretending to be someone else?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Deshiva is Osengar.
Yeah, Dashiva is Osengar.
So is Deshiva Cringer slash Battle Cat?
Yeah, I think Deshiva is Cringer slash Battle Cat.
Yeah,
which would then make Narishma as Shredder. Oof, do we like Narishma as Shredder?
No, I think you might inverse that. Like, just
Logain is Shredder and Narishma's Papa Smurf.
Well, Josh says Logain as Papa Smurf, Deshiva is Shredder, Narishma is Cringer Battle Cat. Papa Smurf, Deshiva, Battle Cat, Narishma, Shredder, Logain. This is
a controversial one.
Yeah. Jess says Narishma is Shredder. Deshiva is Shredder. He was powerful but useless. I mean, you're not wrong there. Kev says Logain is Cringer Battle Cat because awesome transformation. Shredder is Deshiva because evil mastermind. And Narishma is Papa Smurf because he's a sweetie. Oh.
Yeah, so Narishma, like from the companion. Cobbler's son who went to the Black Tower, born blah blah blah, don't care what he looks like. He was chosen out by Rand after Dumai's Wells. He accompanied Rand to the Sea Folk and Carian. Narishma was bonded as a boarder by Maurice after blah 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 blah. It went with he was at the Shadow Logos, so the whole cleansing thing. Rand raised him to full dragon after Shadow Logos.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kev might have the best. Certainly makes the best arguments for each pairing. Going with that. I feel like we might stick with that one. I don't know. Any adverse reactions to this setup?
No.
No? Okay. Right. Any more?
I mean, I'm happy to keep going.
All right, Foldies, you got to stop. I can't scroll back any further. It's too far to scroll back right now.
Put three more in.
Yeah, put three more in. You see how this works?
I asked you all to do that, and you are not listening to me.
We have 11 names left in the wheel.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we could do the 3 more pairings. We could rock it all out. I don't know. How are we feeling?
Feeling good.
We're waiting on you, chat. I know there's a 20-second delay, but, I did just vamp for 15 of that easily.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, Nos, I believe Narisha has braids also.
Yes.
Here we go.
For some reason-
Morel, and Elida.
Oh, okay, done. Let's go for it. Thank you, Bavara. All right, first up, we have Donatello.
Oh.
Then we have Scrooge McDuck. This is fun. I love Shelly's face right now. And we're going to finish it out with He-Man.
He-Man.
Is that because of the way I said it?
No, it's
Or just the combination?
characters.
Okay, so I've already kind of forgotten who we started on. So we had Donatello.
Best Ninja Turtle. Hands down.
Yeah. Then we had good old...
Ouch.
No, yeah, that's Scrooge McDuck, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes, yeah. Scrooge McDuck, and then we finish it off with... where are you, buddy?
Yeah.
He-Man.
In the
The furry underwear.
furry underwear, yep. Never seems...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I literally, for the
This is
first time
hard.
ever today, I processed his name as literally He-Man. Like, it just... I don't know why, but I'd never sunk in that it's just like dude.
Dude. Well, no, it was like the 80s versions. No, I feel like, no, I'm not going to go. That just feels like I'm just making a bad joke there. So,
So Rob, I think
yeah.
it's your turn to go first.
Is it my turn to go first? Okay, right. So, right. So, Donatello. Very tough.
Are there ones that...
Right. No, Elida is He-Man. Okay. Now let me explain why Elida is He-Man, because He-Man is all like, oh, I have the power, all that, just a lot of posturing, a lot of like making a lot of noise and just being like, look at me, I'm the one in charge, I'm the one who can do everything. And it's just like, shut up. Yeah, He-Man gets shit done, but Elida gets some things done. There's not very good things, and a lot. Yeah. Anyway, see, there we go. Pavara agrees. Elida is He-Man because she would totally shout, "I have the power." So,
By the power of the White Tower.
Yeah, by the power of the White Tower. Oh god, that's
Just be very
brilliant.
cautious to say that properly.
So, I like that. Yeah. Melindhra Scrooge is Elida. Cadswain, he is He-Man. Donatello is
Rob,
Marina.
you can't just rely on chat. You have to make your own opinion.
No. I did make my own opinions.
I'm sorry, but
wait, no.
no.
What? Say again?
You made one opinion. You didn't make 2 other opinions.
I will. So, Elida is as He-Man.
All right, Bain&Chiad is taking over the chat duties. You are making your own opinions. You're not allowed to look at chat right now.
Chat's on the screen. I
No,
can't help
we're not going to look at chat for the rest of the night. This comment is just going to stay up forever.
I will note Kev is also with me on the Donatello's Best Ninja Turtle, as was someone else. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Luke Guy today.
I think so.
Raphael,
I don't know.
Oh, you're Team Raphael too, Leigh-A?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 3-1.
You're outnumbered.
He's
Shelley.
so broody.
Yeah. It's makes him awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
There we go. I don't think I could go for Donatello as Cadswain, but then that means he'd have to be Morel.
I think I'm changing by the power of the White Tower to by the power of the Amerlin Seat, because there's less chance of saying that wrong. By the power of the Amerlin Seat. I could see Elida saying that.
Okay. I think Donatello has to be Cadswain, because Cadswain is very intelligent. And Donatello is very intelligent. And Cadswain doesn't like to yell and scream and shout and be in the foreground of things and all like she really has to. And I feel like Donatello's a little bit like that as well.
Scrooge is...
So Scrooge is Morel. Morel's like, give me all the guys. And Scrooge is like, give me all the money. So there we go. Done. That's as far as I got there.
That's an interesting hot take.
Yeah.
Because that's not where I was going.
I was totally Morel as He-Man.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That was
too.
He-Man.
Well, I was thinking Elida was Scrooge. So
Wait, I keep going back and forth. No, I liked what Melindhra said. Elida's Scrooge, Cadswain's He-Man. Donatello's Morel. I don't know, but Donatello doesn't fit with Morel though.
No, that's what I'm saying. Donatello. Yeah.
I guess it's just what gets left over. So, like if there's
Yeah.
things
All right.
that make more sense, like it kind of gets.
Anas has a good argument. Donatello would say Fa.
Yeah.
Elida is so Scrooge. Total.
Well, yeah,
Megalomania.
well, maybe Donatello's young Cat Swain.
Ooh.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Fair. Okay. 3 more. Did we get So
Yeah, there were lots more in the chat.
Yeah. I need to find them now. No, too far back. Too far. No, now I've gone too far down. Ugh, right. So we also got Melindhra, no submissions election. All right. Linny, Talmanis, and Sembui. I like this one. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. I like this. All right. We're very limited on options now, so this is here we go, folks. First up, we have good old Fred Jones.
Nice.
Then we have Petty. And then we're going to round it out with Chip. I was hoping we'd get Chip at some point. Chip. So we had... Why am I saying it like that? Chip. So we started off with Freddy. Like just hanging out there with the no background thing. Oh, you're so cool, buddy. And then we had Penny. Okay. And Penny's from Inspector Gadget, by the way, folks, if you're not sure. And then we rounded it out with, where are you, sir? Good old Chip from Rescue Rangers. Chip. All right. Definitely not my turn to go first this time.
I'll go first.
All right.
Chip is Talmanis, Penny is Lenny, and then whoever the first person again was Sembui.
Fred Jones.
Yeah, just out of like process of elimination. So they are not at all like, I'm not saying Fred is like, they are nothing at all like, but the other two seem to be more better pairings for me.
I'm finding that hard to argue with.
Me too.
All right. Final 3 then. We had Talonvor, Loyal, and Perrin.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Rajesh. No.
I don't even know who they are, Rajesh. Whatever.
Yeah,
No.
that's just
I'm not sure that last one is even an actual name from the books. Yeah.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
Talonvor, Loyal, and Perrin.
Nice try, Rajesh. Nice try.
Nice
So,
try, Rajesh.
We have... Oh, so there was only 10. So we have 4 options. So we have Darkwing Duck, Leonardo, Splinter, and Inspector Gadget.
Oh, this is really nerve-wracking.
Do we have any preference for a name
Nope,
to come
spin
out?
it. Spin it.
I mean, I wasn't going to pick it. I was just curious. Like, I really hope we get so-and-so. So we get Splinter.
Okay.
No.
Darkwing Duck.
I wanted
Why
Darkwing
are
Duck
all
in
the bad guys on this one?
And, I mean, come on, Inspector Gadget and Leonardo. Really? Bad guys? But,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
Leia,
two of the bad guys.
which good guy do you want?
Leonardo, obviously.
You want Leonardo? Okay, let's see what it does. Nope, you get Inspector Gadget.
Damn you, algorithms.
And then poor old Leonardo, you just got to sit there by yourself, buddy. Bye.
Sorry, Leo.
All right, so we had
Boring Ninja Turtle.
boring Ninja
Very
Turtle. Yes,
boring.
we did. So we had wait, we had
Oh,
Splinter.
he's got a sword. Boo.
Splinter, good guy. Then we had not poor old Leo, just there. No, sorry, buddy. Then we had Darkwing. Where are you, sir? There you are. Dun, 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 dun. And then we finished out with Inspector Gadget.
Okay. Talonvor is Darkwing Duck. Because when there's trouble, you call DW. And when you need to settle the score, you call Talonvor.
How long were you sitting there trying to work that one out?
It just came to me.
It just came to you. Sure.
That works really well, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Talonvor is Darkwing.
And then Loyal would have to be Splinter.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
They're
think
both fuzzy creatures. And then
Okay.
Perrin would be Inspector Gadget because he's very useful.
That's true.
And he does have like very multi-purpose use weapons. So.
Mhm.
But then Favara's like loyal as Inspector Gadget because all the secret nooks and pockets for books and gadgets.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of where I was thinking a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I also can't argue it. But she has that.
Splinter would totally say humans are so hasty.
Mm.
Ah.
Oh.
Wolf Brother 7. What are we doing?
What?
I'm sure this
Okay.
makes no sense without context.
Yeah. Splinter is loyal. Talonvor is DW because they're both kind of obvious. Hurin is Inspector Gadget. Agree. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Brother Zachariah says Leonardo is Tam L4.
No. Tam's way more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's like boring and has
Leonardo-
a sword in the wheel?
Gawain.
Yeah,
Gaul.
Leonardo's Gaulin.
Always does what's right, but no one likes him.
Yeah.
Galad.
That would be Galad.
Galad. Yeah, sorry, Galad. Yes.
Galad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hurin is Inspector Gadget because he has special abilities.
Yes.
Ooh, good
That's
point. Good
So
point.
Perrin is more competent than Inspector Gadget is.
Talonvor is Darkwing Duck for the astonishing self-evaluation. Hurin is clearly an inspector, and Splinter is the older, wiser, loyal. Damn you, Kev.
Yeah,
coming
I
in strong with
definitely
this sort of shit.
agree with Splinter is loyal. I
Yeah.
think we all agree on that, and then it's the other two that were.
Yeah.
I think that's probably as good as we're gonna get. So, DW from no.
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck, sir. That's DW right there. So, I think that's as good as we're gonna get on that last.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Disclaimer.
No, it's
What's
fine.
that?
Brother Zachariah, Gaulin
What is
disclaimer.
Simon? Oh, dog. Yeah, and poor Leonardo. Yes. All right. Right. I think it's time to bring it to a close. This has
And
been
can
fun.
we give a rum and rattle again for the Foldies for their amazing insight and their input and
Yes.
Mhm.
just how wonderful they are?
We love you, Foldies.
Yeah.
So, and folks, if you're watching back later, and you want to be like, hey, I think this should have been this trio or that trio, comment below, and we will respond and have fun. But yeah, this has been a blast. Thank you for helping us search for Stonewolf. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And Wolf Brother, no, do another one. I want to play Wolf Brother. Look, we literally have one character left. We did the entire wheel until it was Leonardo just all by myself. So
Aw,
I
thanks,
mean,
John.
we
Thank you,
all
Jess.
three characters.
much
Aw.
G to you.
Thank you, Jess.
So,
Thank you.
but yeah, that's it. Anything to add before I sign us off, ladies?
See you next week.
Yeah.
See you in 2 weeks.
Yes, One Shelly will not be here next week. She is doing some fast riding.
Mhm.
But I'll be back, and I'm sure some of the others will allow me to drag them back as well. So, but yeah, I love that we ran the list right round of options. Yeah, it's true. All right, folks, thank you so much. It's been an absolute blast. I've loved this, and yeah, we'll see you next week. So, until next time, everybody, may you always find water and shade. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.